first one-half of the Wolves, Davey Richards.
Many people believe that Davey Richards is the Cinderella of the World Title Series, but is it 11:59 for this Cinderella story as Davey Richards gets ready to go one-on-one with EC3.
EC3. He is unpinned, unsubmitted, and a former TNA World Heavyweight Champion.
I will go on to the round of 16, and then I'll go on to the round of 8, and once again, we will be saying what we should have been saying for the past 3 months. EC3 is your unbendable, unbreakable, unpinned, unsubmitted, undefeated World Heavyweight Champion.
Davey Richards. His style is fierce.
What a relentless assault by Davey Richards!
Unyielding.
Davey Richards, dauntless off the top with a big stomp!
And he is on the hunt for his first TNA Singles Championship.
Find a way to win, that's what I do, just find a way to win.
He has picked up the scent of gold, and the trail to the semifinals leads to EC3.
Let the hunt begin.
Davey Richards versus EC3 tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, EC3.
And his opponent, accompanied by Tyrus, Ethan Carter III. EC3.
He is the undefeated former world champion. An oxymoron, if you've ever heard one. Never been pinned, he's never submitted. How can someone with those accolades be a former world champion? He wasn't involved in the decision at Bound for Glory. Matt Hardy would become world champion. Matt Hardy's brother, Jeff, was the guest referee. Was there collusion? Was the championship always meant to be taken away from EC3? The man got lawyers involved. The championship in a state of abeyance. The World Title Series happens as a result, and EC3 is 2 victories away from righting this injustice and fixing what happened at Bound for Glory.
You lost the match at Bound for Glory and you called it an injustice?
The man wasn't pinned. The man wasn't involved in the decision. The man was struck by the official, Jeff Hardy. The man has a legitimate gripe at his title.
Davey Richards, you know where you are right now. You are in the second round. The round where we separate the men from the boys, or, the wolves from the winners. Davey, you had a hell of a run to get here. I commend you on your efforts, but I regret to inform you, your run ends here.
You know, Ethan, I guess you're right, I am at quite a disadvantage out here. I mean, I don't have a rich aunt like you. I don't have a killer spray-on tan like you. Or a big overgrown bodyguard like you. But what I do have is a nation of Wolves fans that are gonna with me when I kick your head off your shoulders. So Ethan Carter III, Wolves Nation, let the hunt begin.
So here we go, main event time on the World Title Series on Wednesday Night Impact. It's EC3 versus Davey Richards. The winner will go on to face the Destroyer, Lashley.
Davey holding nothing back. clearly letting his feelings be known.
Davey can't hold anything back. I mean, has Davey Richards, and I'm not taking anything away from Davey, who's primarily a tag team wrestler. Has Davey ever been this close to the World Championship?
Not here, not that Pope's aware of, but he's there now, and I'm sure he's going to make the most of this opportunity in the ring with the former champion EC3.
A victory here, and Davey Richards is 2 victories away from competing for the world title. He was a part of Group Tag Team Specialist, was Davey Richards. He was defeated by Matt Hardy in the first match. He then went to a time limit draw, an incredible encounter with his tag team partner, Eddie Edwards. And then, Davey Richards was in a must-win situation against none other than Robbie E, and Davey would win that match. Davey would win his first match against Bram in the round of 16, and now here he is against EC3.
And if you listen to everything that you just said, because I know oftentimes you talk but don't hear yourself, you just told the world that Davey Richards, following that first loss, he hasn't lost since. And you know right now he has an opportunity to defeat EC3, who's been looking ahead, if you will. He's already writing this story out, him and Matt Hardy in the finals. That may hurt him.
From what I understand, EC3 already has cases of champagne on standby for should he win the world title. Oh, he's drop kicked there by Davey Richards. And now it's EC3 on the outside, and again, you don't see Tyrus come over. You don't see Tyrus conversing with EC3. Tyrus, by winning Bound for Gold 2 months ago at Bound for Glory, could go on to become world champion in his own right. And there, still doing his job, picks the ankle. He'll jump in if he's in the right position. Oh! What I'm saying is Tyrus isn't going to go out of his way to assist EC3. Cover here by the former champion, and a kick out there by Davey.
Well, as we talked about before, he's still going to do his job. Yeah, he's going to pick and choose, but he's still on the payroll, so he's going to make sure that EC3 goes as far as he possibly can, in Pope's opinion, because it's still a bonus check for the man dinosaur Tyrus.
Davey Richards back to a vertical base. Davey Richards can out-wrestle 95% of the people on our roster. It's without question. Davey Richards is one of the best wrestlers on the planet, but EC3 has been in the stage before. He's competed when the lights have been on the brightest, and EC3 knows what it takes to win in main event matches.
Well, you got to give that same credit to the Wolfman. I'm talking about Davey Richards.
That thought cover here by EC3, and Davey kicks out of two.
Davey is no stranger to gold. We're talking about 5-time World Tag Team Champions, so he knows what it takes as well to be in that money-making position, to be in that main event type matchup and pull out a victory.
It's a lot different, though, when you're competing by yourself, when you're competing for an opportunity to move on to compete for the World Championship. We'll see how Davey handles the pressure. He's handled it well so far. Davey Richards got caught and sent to the outside. Davey lands on his feet, though. Still hit the barricade, may have buckled his knee, and Tyrus not going to give any reprieve to Davey Richards. So Tyrus earns his check here tonight. Davey's in trouble. Can EC3 capitalize? Welcome back to our main event. It's EC3 versus Davey Richards in the round of 8. The winner will advance to the semifinals. The winner will move on to compete against Lashley. Matt Hardy's also in. Eric Young is also in. They'll go one-on-one in the other half of the semifinals.
And as we witnessed before commercial break, for those who don't remember, Tyrus getting involved has definitely shifted this match in the favor of EC3.
We'll see if EC3 can continue this assault here on Davey Richards. Smart strategy by EC3. Try to match speed with Davey Richards in a one-on-one matchup. Davey, like we've been talking about, used to competing in tag team matches, has done so well in singles matches thus far in the World Title Series. That's gotta hurt.
That will knock the wind straight out of your lungs. Front turnbuckle. Trust me, Pope's been in that position. It's not really good. Not a good feel.
EC3 now trying to slow down Davey Richards. I think this is a smart strategy by the former world champion, the man who's going on nearly 1,000 days of being unpinned and never submitted. Looking to get to the semifinals here tonight.
And he's definitely got the tools to get it done, but will he do it the right way? EC3 has just been totally disrespecting the layout of the World Title Series from the beginning.
Dixie Carter and TNA executive Billy Corgan said that the World Title Series would have no shenanigans, covered by EC3. And another kick out. EC3 has used shenanigans. He's used Tyrus to his advantage, but he's won matches. Look, Eric Young has used shenanigans to his advantage. They've bent the rules. They haven't broken them.
Are you sitting here telling me the fact that EC3 has Tyrus interfering on his behalf? In Pope's opinion, in every match, there hasn't been a match that he hasn't interfered in, and you're going to tell me that that's on the same level as an Eric Young or someone taking advantage of a misguided opportunity with a referee or something?
Yes, 100%. It wasn't a misguided opportunity. It was Eric Young taking the referee and pulling him in front of harm's way. You do what you do to win. You do what you do to get to the pay window, to cash checks and earn opportunities. Davey Richards was looking for one there.
Davey Richards just took that buckle full speed, man.
EC3 sees it now, flies into the cover, hooks the leg, and a kick out there by Davey.
Well, Pope's one to agree. You got to do what you got to do to make it all happen. Get things popping, if you will. Nice cravat placed on Davey Richards by EC3.
And again, I like the strategy. Do you agree with what EC3 is doing here, trying to slow down Davey Richards? EC3 can't match the speed of Davey.
Yeah, that's a very smart move by EC3. That's champion. That's the way a champion thinks.
Davey Richards not backing down at all here.
You can't expect that from Davey Richards. He's trying to knock off some of that spray tan.
EC3 lives in Boca Raton, where it's 95 degrees and sunny every day of the year. That is a legitimate tan on EC3.
Okay, somebody's on the payroll, but here's our shot of caffeine.
Oh, and Davey Richards opts to take out Tyrus. And now Davey will go after EC3.
A double shot of caffeine.
So smart by Davey Richards. And now once again, suicide dive, and EC3 is down.
Trifecta, baby. Get him, Davey.
One more look at Davey Richards flying through the ropes and taking out EC3. And now Davey's up on the top rope. The impact zone is in a frenzy. Davey Richards missile drop kick. Cover here. Davey's moving on to the semifinals, and EC3 kicks out at 2.
It's that moment in the match where, as a competitor, you begin to know that you're onto something. As a competitor, you know that you are right there from grabbing the ring, daddy, from picking up the victory.
Davey Richards so close to defeating EC3 here tonight. Davey Richards so close to keeping this Cinderella story alive and moving on to the semifinals. Is Davey Richards one creeping death kick away from putting away the 1%er?
Davey's looking to punch that
EC3
golden
caught him.
ticket.
EC3 caught him. And now the former champion trying to rely on his power. Davey fights free. Davey looking for a roll-up. EC3 holds on. What a kick! German suplex, hands locked, bridge, and Davey Richards is that close.
The place is going crazy. Pope standing up out of his seat. This is what I'm talking about.
Davey Richards was a second away, a half second away from moving on to the semifinals.
We may witness history here in more than one way. Davey Richards may pin EC3.
It's time for the primal howl of the Wolves. Wolves Nation. EC3 moves, Davey holds on, powerful clothesline. EC3 now stalking his prey. Davey up on his shoulders, TKO. EC3 cover, Davey Richards down, and EC3 was that close.
There's still life left in Davey Richards.
Can Davey hang on? Can EC3 put Davey Richards away? What a match!
Look at EC3 looking over at Tyrus now. He said, what more do I have to do? Or maybe he said, hey, I need you to do a little bit more, Tyrus. I don't know.
What a night! As EC3 is heading to the top rope.
Uncharacteristically, one might add.
EC3, what What does he have in mind here? We won't know because Davey Richards was right there. And now Davey Richards is going to join EC3 high above the ring. Body shots by EC3. Davey trying to hang on. Great shot there of these two men. Really get a perspective as to how high they are above the ring.
You can see EC3 eyes just roll to the back of the head, following those rapid headbutts by Davey Richards.
And now it's Davey in control of EC3. Not a superplex. This'll do it, EC3.
Is he gonna hit it?
Davey Richards looking to punch his ticket to the Final Four. Floats over, hangs on, another suplex. Davey down, Davey into the cover, and EC3 kicks out of two.
What a matchup! What a matchup! I think he rolled through and hit him out of 5 brain busts, but whatever the case, it wasn't enough to pull away EC3.
Davey Richards looking for creeping death. Ducked by EC3. 1%er thrown off. Davey catches EC3. No, it's EC3 who catches Davey. 1%er fought off. Schoolboy, EC3 rolls through. Creeping death duck. Schoolboy again. Davey Richards on his shoulders. Look at EC3.
What strength was shown by EC3.
Davey Richards caught. What a move by EC3.
Modified stunner, maybe?
What a move by the former champion. Now just waiting and preying on Davey Richards. 1%er connected. Davey stacked up on his head. And EC3 is heading to the Final Four. Is this our next champion?
Ethan Carter III.
EC3 is moving on. EC3 will go one-on-one with Lashley in the semifinals. Matt Hardy goes one-on-one with Eric Young. And then two of these valiant warriors will go on to compete in the finals. Only one can leave as the new world champion. What a night. What a year. And what's gonna happen in the semifinals? What's gonna happen in the finals? Who will go on in 2016 with the semifinals and the finals of the World Title Series? Matt Hardy, Eric Young, Lashley, and EC3, the Final Four.